Welcome back to Decodiva, the channel where vintage charm meets timeless elegance. Today, we're diving into the world of fall-inspired dining design, taking cues from the legendary Bunny Williams. Her ability to merge eclectic pieces with graceful tradition makes her the perfect muse for a seasonal table that feels warm, inviting, and effortlessly stylish. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes filled with vintage decorating inspiration. Don't forget to give this video a like if you love fall styling ideas, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know your favorite fall table accents. Now, let's step into Bunny Williams' world of layered beauty and see how we can bring her design genius into our own fall dining spaces. Grab a cozy cup of cider, and let's get started. Bunny Williams is celebrated for her ability to blend the old with the new, creating interiors that feel both lived in and elevated. Her dining tables often feature an eclectic mix, vintage pieces sitting harmoniously beside classic, traditional elements. This creates a sense of timelessness, which is exactly what fall decorating calls for. At the heart of her style lies a philosophy: a home should feel collected, not decorated. That means mixing family heirlooms with flea market treasures, pairing refined china with rustic accents, and always keeping warmth at the forefront. By channeling this approach, your fall dining table becomes more than a surface for food, it becomes a narrative of history, beauty, and personal expression. Fall colors are the soul of any autumn-inspired dining space. Think burnt oranges, deep burgundies, mossy greens, and rich browns, all drawn from the changing leaves and crisp air outside. Bunny often works with warm tones that echo nature's palette, grounding the table in seasonal authenticity. But vintage styling allows for nuance. Layering muted metallics, such as tarnished silver or antique brass, adds depth, while soft creams and faded blues can balance the warmth. It's about creating harmony, not excess. The palette you choose should feel inviting and versatile, easily shifting from an intimate dinner for two to a festive holiday feast. No Bunny Williams-inspired table would be complete without the right linens. Vintage tablecloths or runners, especially those with embroidered details, lace trims, or faded florals, set the stage with understated elegance. The beauty of vintage linens lies in their imperfections. A slight fray or softened color tells a story, reminding us of past gatherings and cherished traditions. Bunny herself loves pieces that carry history, giving depth to the present moment. Pair these with cloth napkins in warm, seasonal shades to bring cohesion, folding them in a relaxed yet thoughtful way to enhance the sense of welcoming charm. One of Bunny Williams' signatures is her fearless approach to mixing patterns. On a fall table, that means layering vintage china plates with different motifs and edging. Florals, gilded rims, and rustic pottery can all sit side by side. For glassware, consider the sparkle of cut crystal next to the warmth of colored goblets. Amber or ruby tones work especially well for autumn. This interplay creates a dynamic visual rhythm, capturing both elegance and coziness. It's not about perfection but personality. The joy comes from the unexpected pairings that keep the table visually engaging. A bunny-inspired fall table often leans into metallic accents, but not in a shiny, new way. Think of old silver trays with patina or brass candlesticks with gentle tarnish. These materials embody tradition while adding richness to the setting. When used sparingly, metallics highlight the warmth of autumn colors without overpowering them. They reflect candlelight beautifully, giving the table a gentle glow that feels both nostalgic and celebratory. Choose serving pieces with history, maybe a silver gravy boat from a grandparent or a flea market brass bowl. These details deepen the sense of connection to past and present. Nature is the best decorator in fall. Bunny Williams often layers her tables with seasonal produce, pumpkins, gourds, pears, alongside flowers and greenery. The effect is both rustic and luxurious. Instead of a single towering centerpiece, scatter smaller arrangements across the table. This creates intimacy, allowing conversation to flow while still celebrating the harvest's bounty. Mix textures, dried grasses, eucalyptus, and fresh blooms together. The contrast makes the table feel collected, just like Bunny's eclectic design philosophy. Nothing says vintage fall dining like candlelight flickering across the table. Bunny often layers candlesticks of varying heights and styles, some crystal, some brass, even wood, so the arrangement feels lived in, not staged. Candlelight softens everything, lending a romantic and nostalgic air. It transforms even a simple meal into an event, elevating the ordinary into something worth remembering. Opt for beeswax or muted colored tapers in shades like amber, plum, or deep green. Their natural tones echo the season and blend seamlessly with vintage decor. Bunny Williams' genius lies in her disregard for uniformity. Your fall table doesn't need a matching set of chairs. In fact, mixing styles, an antique ladderback, a mid-century modern piece, a cushioned seat, creates warmth and visual storytelling. Add cushions or throws in fall textiles like wool or velvet for comfort and charm. These details bring coziness to the table, inviting guests to linger. This layered seating approach reinforces the eclectic yet traditional vibe, a signature bunny touch that works beautifully in vintage dining rooms. Texture is the secret to making a vintage table come alive. Wicker chargers, velvet ribbons, burlap runners, and lace overlays can coexist, as long as balance is maintained. Bunny understands that touch is as important as sight. The feel of worn wood, the coolness of silver, and the softness of fabric napkins all create sensory richness. Layering these textures ensures your fall table feels collected, tactile, and deeply inviting, never flat or sterile. A bunny-inspired fall table doesn't stop at flowers and fruit. Consider acorns, pine cones, dried seed pods, or even pressed autumn leaves tucked into napkin rings. These details whisper seasonality without overwhelming the table. Nature's imperfections, irregular shapes, varied colors, weathered textures, bring authenticity. They remind guests that fall is fleeting and precious. By grounding your table with natural accents, you echo Bunny's ethos. The best designs are rooted in real life and genuine beauty. One of Bunny Williams' strengths is balance. On a fall table, that means mixing tall candlesticks with low bowls of fruit, or placing a large floral arrangement alongside smaller, scattered votives. Too many oversized pieces can feel overwhelming, while too many small items risk looking cluttered. Bunny's genius lies in striking harmony between grandeur and intimacy. When planning your table, step back and check the flow. Your eye should move easily across the setting, never stuck on one heavy element. A Bunny Williams table isn't just pretty, it tells a story. That could mean using a ceramic pitcher passed down through generations, or placing a quirky flea market figurine at the center of your spread. Each object carries memory and meaning. This layering of stories creates a sense of depth, reminding guests that they are part of something bigger than just dinner. Your fall table becomes not only a celebration of the season, but also a tapestry of your life and the lives of those who came before. pattern brings energy to a table. Bunny often mixes stripes, florals, and geometrics with ease. On a fall table, this might mean combining a floral china plate with a striped napkin or a plaid runner. The key is restraint. Too many patterns can overwhelm, but a thoughtful balance sparks visual interest. A vintage mindset embraces imperfection, so don't be afraid to experiment. Patterns also echo the season. Tartans evoke warmth, while delicate florals remind us of nature's transitions. Bunny Williams reminds us that the table doesn't exist in isolation. Lighting, wall decor, and even background music set the mood. A chandelier with dimmed bulbs or a cluster of lanterns nearby deepens the cozy atmosphere. Layering in vintage art, mirrors, or autumn wreaths in the dining space extends the theme outward, ensuring the entire room feels cohesive. These touches surround your guests in ambience, making the evening memorable before the first dish is even served. Bunny's tables are never just decorative, they're functional. Plates are accessible, serving pieces are within reach, and nothing feels too precious to use. For your fall table, balance practicality with charm. Keep pathways clear, ensure lighting is adequate, and arrange items so they serve both beauty and purpose. practical table ensures comfort, allowing guests to focus on connection and conversation while still enjoying the seasonal artistry. More than anything, Bunny Williams emphasizes hospitality. The table is only the backdrop. The real magic lies in how welcome your guests feel. Add thoughtful touches, handwritten place cards, a sprig of rosemary on a napkin, or a small token to take home. These details create intimacy and care. A fall-inspired table should radiate warmth, generosity, and joy, qualities that never go out of style. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Bunny Williams' eclectic genius and how we can translate it into a vintage fall dining table. I hope you feel inspired to create your own autumn gathering with warmth, elegance, and personal charm. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Decodiva for more vintage decorating inspiration. Don't forget to like this video to support the channel and leave a comment sharing your favorite fall decor idea. We love hearing from you. Until next time, may your table be filled with beauty, your home with warmth, and your season with joy. See you soon here on Decodiva.